Excellent day to you all from everywhere you're listening to me from. This is Dr. Adekunle Badmus, the global president of the Global Clusters Worldwide. Um, it's survival strategies in the new normal. And everyone in the studio, please signify by, just type something at the comment section so that you can add your voice to today's survival strategy in the new normal. We did my surgery this morning and it was fantastic. We had opportunity to have someone that the father told that I don't sponsor girls in school. And against all odds, she went to school. So I want to appreciate everyone that has been following this channel. I want everyone guys listening to me right now to go to YouTube, to go on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, and give the Global Cluster a follow, a subscription, everything you need to do. And you need to share this. We believe in us submitting ourselves to learning. Knowledge is power, but knowledge cannot just dictate to power unless you apply it. And it is not all knowledge that will fill to the right power. It has to be accurate and quality knowledge that will distill to the right power. You must understand this fact. You must know that if you will have to have the right, if you have to have the right power, you must seek the right knowledge. Survival strategies in this, current situation of the world, post-COVID, and everything that is happening. A lot of people are shouting, hike in prices. Their salary cannot sustain them anymore. And, everybody is looking for what can I do to succeed? What can I do to break through? How can I, break forth from this new normal? What is the new normal? Every Monday evening, we talk about survival strategies in the new normal. When you have it normalized, we say, okay, you can do this, you can do that, you can take care of yourself, you can take care of yourself, you can, um, do the normal thing you used to do. But when you no longer can do the normal thing you used to do, that thing that presents itself after the normal thing is called the new normal. And so many people experience the new normal in their life. They experience the new normal. Virtually everyone, what you used to buy for a certain amount, it's no longer that amount anymore. And it's expensive, and you're thinking, most especially parents right now, they have to pay school fees. School fees is high. School owners are complaining. Parents can no longer pay as at when to. Some of them, they cannot even take care of all of their children. They have a lot of them and all of these things. What can you do to survive when this new normal presents itself? Everyone on the call today will join their voice. If you are watching online and you wish to come live to talk, if you understand something that people can do to survive in this new normal, you can actually add your voice to us and let us discuss this. It's important. I told several people, let's share the link with them. Let them come. If you have a way people can survive in this new normal, share it. It will not cost you anything. It will not take anything out of you. You understand? If we really want a beautiful federal republic in Nigeria, if you want a United States of Africa, we must all, contribute our own quarter. We must not look at if you have a secret of a way how people can survive in this new normal. You must put it forward. I'll be mentioning one, then I'll allow others to join. As many as are available in 10 to 15 minutes, I'll allow them to talk about what they think people can do to survive in the new normal. Now I'll be talking about grit. 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 Activating your grit. You understand? As a tool, as a strategy to survive in the new normal. The grit. This grit is something that is very, very unique. A lot of people, it's your being, it's who you are, it's the aura you present at any given time. Anytime you're somewhere, your grit shows up. That is what enables you to command respect. The GRIT. Some people's grit are still sleeping because they did not, activate it. Grit is that area where you generate uncommon energy from. Is what you know how to do best, and adding smartness to it is what people know you for. Your grit. Some people have great grit, and that great grit did not fetch them something because of their attitude. There is one thing in having the grit, there is another thing in having the right attitude. Grit. Grit. Grit is something that it's unique to every human being. It's unique. I got my own uniqueness. Master Genie got his own uniqueness. Rahim got his own uniqueness. Oluwafumilayo got his own uniqueness. That is the grit. Grit is the area. Yoruba call it abinibi. There is something tó bí ẹbí.
Ó yàtọ̀ sí ability.
Ó ń gbé nínú ẹ̀. It's something nobody can take away from you. Because it's inborn. You just need to activate it. There is a special book that talks about the parable of the talent. And it said one was given 1 talent. Another one was given 2. Another one was given 3 talents. Grace is that talent. Once you activate your grace, it will push you to the next stage. In nation building, every individual must activate their grace. To survive in life, you must activate yours. Look at Funny Ima. Funny Ima at age 7 already activated his own grace. G-R-I-C. It's unique. It's exceptional. It's the aura when you enter into a room. It's what, it comes with you. It can make you to survive in this new normal. It's something that it energizes the room. When people see you, today look cold, and it will be very low. I don't want to see this person. Or, in your minute, in your dad, great. Great will define who you are to the people. Are you a joy giver, or you give them the other side? Great. If you have not discovered yourself through this meeting now, go and check it on Google. Great. Go to the YouTube. Education now, the knowledge you seek is borderless. G-R-I-T. Ask AI about grit. AI can even guide you on how you can activate your own. I, Adekunle Badmus, I put my grit forward, and I can tell you it is too late for me to fail. It is too late. Because all that I know, everything, because I can see that naked we come, naked we will go. We came black, and we start learning. We start understanding. In my mother's tongue, only ọmọdé ò jìyà, ó lóun gbọ́n. The sentence now move further to say, Tani teacher. Ìyà ò jẹ́ olóògbọ́n. Who taught you? Grit. I'm still on grit. Grit. Some people discover their grit through challenges. Some people discover their grit through hardship. A comedian was cracking joke one day, and he mentioned the bank. He said, the bank stop and saute. He said, why me? Try me. Do you understand? And the song streamed on so many platforms, and it makes a lot of money. Grit. Grit can be equal. We can equalize grit to your stability. Stability. What's your stability? It's like when we talk about certificate revolution. You understand? What do you know? Grit can be tantamount to your personal branding. Grit. Grit can be tantamount to your personal branding. Grit. Are you a spontaneous person? Do you love to become a spontaneous person? This morning, I was so delighted looking at when I was listening to the submission of Oluwaseyi Odushaju. You don't know, anytime you train people, you only train yourself. Survival strategies in the new normal. One major strategy, we have been talking so many strategies. You can check all of our social media handle. But today, I'm talking about grit. Activating your own grit. You got it. It's in you. Activate it. Bring it alive. And you'll discover that it will be very difficult for you to suffer in this new normal. It will be easy. It will be one of your strategies. When people know that you are an embodiment of some certain grit, they will recommend you for something. Yeah. Among my friends, my past now, one day we were together and we were talking to one governorship aspirant in one of the states in Nigeria. And I said to that governorship aspirant, I said, I can do this. So, and our other friend said, he is saying the truth to say great. Great. Some of you have this grit. You say, upon all the talent that I have, I'm not even making it. You know, nobody to help me. Nobody, go and do it for free. Go and do it for free. Most of you have seen me on Arise News. Some people will see me, they say, I recognize your face. I know you somewhere. You have seen me on TV. I've been on several TVs. I've been on paper. There is no, go to any newspaper in Nigeria. Type my name, Adekunle Badmus, or Ambassador Adekunle Badmus. You will see news about me. Now, most of this news, I participated in something. I supported. I demonstrated the talent, everything that I have to support them. Some of them did not give me anything, but I demonstrated what I have, and the world is saying it. Great. Even consulars, they look at what you are vibrating in your social media handles to even whether they want you to in their country or not. Simply, today, nations are in search for some certain talents, so I want to use it to develop their own country. Simply, if a particular nation can see that you can demonstrate some certain talent or some certain stability, or you have personally brand yourself well, you understand? I'm telling you, you'll be so shocked at the way you'll be surviving in this moment. I will say that because I know Some people are here and they want to speak. They have to be brought to the spotlight, and they are going to be telling us how we can survive in the new normal. And I'm going to take it the way it is there, and they are going to be projecting that. So, Rahim, Kennedy, Christian Rahim, what do you think we need to do to survive in this new normal? Remember, the Global Cluster Platform is to mine accurate and quality professional, accurate and quality entrepreneurs, accurate and quality technocrats. We are mining them. This is the production group for accurate and quality professionals, accurate and quality technocrats, and accurate and quality entrepreneurs. Let's bring Clusterian Rahim on the spotlight, on the big box, and let's hear from him in the next 5 to 10 minutes. How can we survive in the new world? What do you think people should do to survive in the new world?
Good evening, my president. All other protocol are well and good.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me, sir? Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Am I audible? Okay. My president, thank you for this wonderful opportunity. And my fellow Clusterians. To me, to survive in this new normal, you are giving us enough motivation and charge us.
Your network is not clear. Your network is not clear.
Hello? Can you hear me, sir? Hello, sir. Hello?
We can hear
Hello?
you, Cluster Rahim.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity. Actually, you have given us enough motivation and you have charged us to unveil some traits and quality within us. So, as one of the fellow Clusterian here, I have 2 things in mind, and I want those other fellow Clusterian or other people that are listening to this presentation to key into the program. Firstly, I am a chemistry teacher, and not only a chemistry teacher, a micro entrepreneur. So I specialize in the production of all these Dettol, Isa, liquid soap, bathing soap, even paint production. So I can bring it on board and on this platform whereby I will train people, I will train my fellow Clusterians on how to produce all these things. We can produce it. Once you learn it, you can begin to package it and sell it on your own and begin to make money. Or secondly, if we have people that deem it fit to collaborate with me, whereby we can produce on a large scale and we can have our own brand and they will begin to sell and make money. So that is number one. As an entrepreneur on chemical production, paint and some other things are something we can produce as a chemistry teacher. Secondly, new normal, we need to invest in our health. Health is wealth. Yoruba says, Ilera logun oro. If we are not healthy, there is no way we can be moving from one place to another. We should invest in our health by going back to our African way or plants. There are a lot of medicinal plants. For example, in this Africa, there are a lot of plants that have what we call.
We cannot.
Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Fluctuating.
Hello, sir.
I don't know. Fluctuating.
Hello.
Hello.
Should I go ahead? Okay.
It's really
There are a lot
fluctuating.
of plants that have what we call a phytochemical constituents, and most of these plants in Africa are going gradually. Some plant species are going to extinction, and we are looking.
Master Genie.
There are a lot of plants that have some
Yes, sir.
phytochemical constituents in them,
Master Genie.
which when we
Yes, I'm with
use
you, sir.
are good for our health benefits. As I'm talking to you, as
Yes, sir.
from the little knowledge I have about
I can
all
hear
these
you.
Can you
plant
hear him very well?
species,
Yes.
am I audible? You know?
Can you hear
You
him
are
very well?
Cluster and Rahim, you are audible, but please hold on. Can you hear the global president, please?
You said what?
Yes, he is audible. I can hear him, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, you
So
can hear
some
him
of
very
these
well, right?
plant species are
Yes.
available,
Yes,
Yes.
sorry.
and we
We can
can
hear you
begin
very
to
well,
use
sir.
them for
Could you
our
could you only
various
talk?
use. For example, many of these plant species have what we call steroid, phytochemical plants, and they are
Maybe it's my
medicinal.
network.
And majority of all these plants are available, and they don't have any side effects. So if we begin to use them, for example, if we check online now, most of the things you see online, manpower this, manpower that, there are a lot of plant species that man can use naturally, which are good for manpower without even having any effect or any side effect on the body. For instance, there are a lot of medicinal plants or herbs that are available that cure a lot of ailments, ulcer this, ulcer that. There are a lot of tested uh, materials that we have tested over times and result giving us a positive. So I will just give one as a case study for this evening so that we can take it home. If a man is not performing very well, or the manpower is not strong enough, so instead of taking all this Viagra and co, which can cause prostate cancer or which can lead to high blood pressure at the end, there are a lot of medicinal things we can use naturally that will boost the immune system and will make the person to perform excellently. One, if we get a ginger powder, small quantity, garlic powder, clove, we mix the three together with hot water, small quantity of honey and lime. If an individual take it for the next 7 days, the issue of I'm poor in bed, I can't perform very well, will be the thing of the past. So if we are available and a lot of things like this, we can begin to unveil it one after the other. We begin to bring it to the platform and we learn. And if we have people that want to also reach out to us, collaborate, and learn one way or the other, I'm also available. So I'm in the end of Badagry here, so the network may be a bit poor. I'm sorry for that. So if you don't hear me properly, thank you so much for this golden, wonderful opportunity.
Thank you very much. I think the network kept going on and off. You can hear me. Thank you, Cluster and Rahim Kennedy, for that contribution. Don't know if people can get all of this submission on how we can survive in the new normal. Let's have the 002 certificate revolution of the global cluster on the spotlight. That is Clusterian Coyote Ogitos, aka Master Genie. Let's
Thank you
have it.
very much,
What's
sir.
your take? What do you think you can use to survive in the new normal?
Thank you very much for the great opportunity, and thank you for all you are doing for us on these great platforms. Our President, Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus, and in the absence of our First Lady, I salute her and I greet every great clusterian that is on the call today. all due protocol reserved. And I say thank you to all our new members as well that will be joining later in the future. In this new normal, like we've said many times, and like our global president have just said today about grit. And I want everyone to know that in this new normal, your mindset comes first, because if your mind and your passion is all over the place, then you cannot survive in this new normal, because it will just be all over the place. So, as what the global president has said, we need to, be passionate about what we want to do, which means you have to, have your mind surgeon done. You have to go within yourself to make sure that, am I contributing to the humanity? Am I contributing to my community? Am I contributing to my family? And utmost, are you progressing and are you adapting to this new normal? Or do you feel like, oh, what's happening to me? I'm the only one not getting anything done. So in this case, I will want everyone to, take the word GRIT the president has talked about today, go and do your research. And while he was talking, I was trying to get us some more information about this. Grit is the powerful blend of passion and perseverance. And how many times on this call have we talked about being passionate, being perseverance, which is part of our certificate revolution? It's not always about your education background or your financial background. It's about what you can do and how what you can do can help humanity. So to survive in this new normal, you need to present yourself out there. You need to make yourself visible with your passion, what you know. So, grit is the powerful blend of passion and perseverance toward a long term goal. Do you have a goal? If you don't have a goal, from the call today, please take a sheet of paper, write down your goal, which you want to achieve, maybe in the next 6 months, or the next 1 year, or the next 3 years, or the next 5 years. And be taking them as you are accomplishing them, because that is the only way to survive in this new normal. You must have your mind, like you have to have your mind set in a positive and in this new normal. You have to be computer literate. You have to adapt the artificial intelligence. You have to say bye bye to the old system and welcome the new system, and also adapt the ability to learn and unlearn and relearn. That is part of the things we need to survive in this new normal, because learning more is the only chance you can earn more. Do we understand that? So passion and perseverance for very long term goals. Grit is sticking with your future day in, day out. Not just for the week, not just for the month, but for years. Like I said, write down your goals for what you want to achieve in this new normal. So you have to be passionate about what you want to do. You have to have the spirit of perseverance. You have to be consistent with what you do. And if you don't have anything doing that, you can't be consistent on it now, there's a lot of things to learn. You can learn copywriting, like our cluster and Rahim just said. Everybody needs soap, everybody needs toothpaste. Solve a problem. You understand? Turn people's pain to your own, maybe to make money. Do you understand? Because let me make all of us understand one thing. If there is no pain, there will be no solution. So if you are not sick, the doctor will not get paid. If somebody does not die, the casket seller will not make money. So let us be realistic with ourselves. Let us set a goal, be passionate about it, be perseverance about it, the ability to keep going despite challenges, setbacks, or slow progress, and be consistent, sticking with your goals over time without giving up or getting distracted. Do you understand? And learn more about the new tools, the new strategies. You understand? And that is what will make us survive in this new normal. That's the strategy to survive in the new normal. Forget the old ways. The old ways are gone. This is a new era now, and we have to take all these lectures seriously. Thank you so much for this great opportunity, our global president. Thank you so much, sir. That will be my own submission for today. If there is any question, you can leave it in the chat or comment section. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for that great submission. Thank you, Master Jenny, for that great insight as to how to survive in the new normal. Let's have Mr. Olufunmilayo Bakari. What do you think we can do to survive in the new normal? Olufunmilayo Bakari.
Good evening,
Let's have
all.
it on the spotlight.
I want to give kudos to my amiable president and every other Costarian. Actually, my submission has been touched one way or the other by the two Costarians that have spoken. But I want to say that for me to survive in this new normal, that is why I am on this platform. That is why I joined this group. Especially, I've lost my job for about 2 years now, roaming around looking for what to do. But the point now is that getting the right group, like Global Cluster, getting the right knowledge within the group, and also applying it at the right place will enable us to survive in this new normal. But there's one thing I want us to advise other people who are still working on a pay job. There is this acronym. We have been brainwashed by our bosses. They will tell us work-life balance. They will tell us conflict of interest. You see, we are within a microcosm of that environment. This does not allow us to think outside the box. Just because we want to be dedicated, just because we want to work within the ethics of the business, and it has taken every thinking faculty away from us. We are sidelined. We really put everything focused solely on the job we are doing. And once you are out of job, before we start thinking, man, it will take time. It's affecting us. So, my brethren, if you have anybody working either in a bank, manufacturing company, or whatsoever, please tell them. Don't be like Bakari. Let them think outside what they are doing. Let them find something else to do before they retire. Look, if they don't sack you, age will take you away from the job. That is the truth. If age does not take you away from the job, the retirement period will take you away. So start it immediately now. If you are still lucky, if you are still opportune in the pay work environment, mix with business people, mix with entrepreneur, and work your way out. So when you go out of the business, you will not be like me. Because I'm still struggling now, 2 years, looking for what to do. But God bless our president that I got to know this group through him. I am learning. Let me tell you, in my pay job, whenever I want to go to conference, at times 1,500,000. What I'm getting here is what I'm learning from there. But what I'm getting here today is more than what I've garnered when I was in a pay job. If I'm to gain what I'm getting here today, I will have paid more than 10 million. God bless you, Costarian, and my president. God bless everyone. Thank you, and God bless you.
Wow, amazing, 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 amazing. I can see a lot of energy, a lot of passion. It's trying to say, I was in Abuja a few days back, and I was talking to the president of the cooperative and the team and the ESCOs. And I was talking to them, and I was like, after this job, what next? And all of them were like, it's true. It's true. After this job, what next? You understand? It's really very important that we ask ourselves the real truth. What Mr. Olufunmilayo Bakari just said now, he said, he's a good man. He's learning from his own experience. He used to have a paid employment. He's been out of the job, and it's like getting himself in the society is not really easy. And he's saying, if you are like I know, it's like I know. If I had known, you know, I wouldn't have, make this would not have happened to me, you know. So may that not be our case. But he is like, I don't want anyone to go through what I'm going through. Start thinking like this. Start mingling with business. Start listening to the right lecture. Start listening to the right thing. Start putting things in place. Sometimes I see some older man, they are old, they are age 70 something, 60 something, and guess what? They are still struggling. And it's a lesson to we that were coming up to that age too, to learn that, wow, if this could happen to people like this, it can happen to anyone. I don't know if anyone is in the meeting right now. If anyone is in the meeting that wants to add their voice to what we're talking about, we're discussing survival strategies, the new normal. If you are online watching live and you wish to, add your voice to what we're saying, it's not a bad idea. We're discussing how can people survive in this new normal. What can they do? What can they do to survive in the new normal? The new normal require a new approach. That is um, Ambassador Abosede on Facebook. Said the new normal require a new approach. You can actually come in and add your voice. You understand? I can see your comments that the new normal require a new approach. And okay, great comments from the Facebook. Success is not final. Failure is not final. It is the courage to continue that counts. That is Master Genie on YouTube. Master Genie on YouTube. That is great. So, you see, new normal requires new approach. New normal requires quick adaptability. Adapt fast. Your ability to adapt fast matters. In the global clusters, we have a product. You can sell the product and use it to adapt. Most people now have financial issue, different kind of finance issue. You understand? You want to know, what can I do? What I'm earning now cannot really sustain me. What extra can I do? The global cluster have a marketplace, and in your neighborhood, there are products that people buy. All the products that people buy, you can actually be the one to put the product in the marketplace. Put the product in the marketplace. You can champion so many things. Today I talked about grit, and if you activate the grit in you, you will see a lot of things happening for you. Do we have anyone that wants to speak? If there are no one, we'll be drawing the curtain. But before we draw the curtain, I want to talk about the first year anniversary of the Global Clusters coming up on Sunday. That is 6th of July, 2025. It's going to be online. We're going to be televising like this. We're strictly doing an online celebration. We're celebrating how we have been able to impact life. We're celebrating all of the concepts. It's the first year, we are celebrating what the global cluster has metamorphosed into. I remember this project came around by trying to help somebody. Someone brought something to me from Portugal. I was trying to help them. I kept talking about collaboration. I knew this period is a period of collaboration. And before you know it, we have the global clusters. Just trying to help them, and something was given back to. And what was given back to is the global clusters. And it's the first concept, and let me say initiative, that the very first day I conceived the idea and I shared it, everyone started subscribing. I shared it to the first person I shared it with was one of the Olori of Oni of Ife, Olori Timitope. She said it was a wonderful one. From there, I went to the office. Dr. Sheyi Makinde was training 7 people, and I just shared it with them. That day, 3 people paid, registered into the global clusters. No paper, no concept, no proposal, nothing. Just a broad idea, and people said, we're tapping. If this is the initiative, we're tapping into it. And today we have over 1,000 people in the community, still growing, and we are intentional in ensuring that we develop a beautiful Federal Republic of Nigeria and we create a United States of Africa. The global cluster is a community that mine accurate and quality professionals, accurate and quality technocrats, accurate and quality entrepreneurs. So it's an honor to have the global clusters in your life. A lot of people will say, oh, I don't have money to subscribe and all of that. You don't need money to be part of this training. You don't need money. Mr. Olufunmilayo just contributed. He has not registered into the main app. You understand? But he's here and he's been learning. You can hear his own testimony that I have been learning. You can see Rahim Azan, just going to add his own comment on YouTube. So what are we trying to say? Or we're trying to say to everyone listening to us, this is the right place for nation building. It is not one person that will build this nation. There is no saint that you can bring to this nation that can single-handedly build this nation. What will build this nation? Who will build this nation? Is you. You are asking me who? I said you, that you are listening to me. You are asking me, am I the one in power? You don't need to be in power to build this nation. That is another thing. A lot of you think that until I am in power, that is when I can build this nation. You need to contribute your own quota because you are a stakeholder. You are a stakeholder. Because you are a stakeholder, you need to contribute your own quota. You need to add your own positivity to your father's land. If everyone is conscious of adding their own positivity into this land will not be like this. Let us encourage each other to add their own positivity. Everybody add your own positivity to your father's land. Your positivity is important. Add your positivity to your father's land. You cannot say, oh, Nigeria is this, Nigeria is bad. What are you doing to make Nigeria great? What are you doing to make Africa great? How are you supporting somebody? What talent do you have to support people? What skill do you have? You are asking, oh, if I do it, would they not, they should give me money. Forget about it. If everything you do for money, I'm telling you, people that don't do everything for money end up living a miserable life. Yes. Because at the end of the day, you have a lot of money and you discover that money cannot give you the right fulfillment that you want. But if you touch people's life, when their life grows, you know, the way people can respond, even the universe, the atmosphere is designed to respond positively to you when you do the right thing in that environment. Environment respond positively to you when you do the right thing. Let's hear from Clusterian aspect on Isaiah. You know, how do we survive in the new normal? Let's bring it to the spotlight in the next 10 to 15 minutes. You know, what do you think people can do to survive in this new normal? Act of Isaiah, over to you, please. Bring him to
Good
the
evening, sir,
spotlight.
the President. Good evening, sir, the President of Global Cluster.
Yes.
Uh, the Chief Mrs. Motorayo, First Lady of Global Cluster, other clusterians like Ambassador Abosedeko, Mr. Tennyson, Mr. Idotun. Good evening to you all. This evening survival strategy. Our President has been talking and enlightening us on how we can survive in a new normal, and which we just have to survive. We have to contribute positively to the greater development of our country, of our father's land. There are lots of things we can do to survive in the new normal. Under this, basically, I will talk about how to survive in our health, how to survive our health status, how to survive when we are not healthy. What can we do? There are lots of ways we can survive. As we know that health is very, very essential to humanity. There is nothing you do in life without good health. You are nobody. If you are rich, wealthy, billionaire, or you have everything that was for one to have, and but you are not healthy, you are not of good health, you are nobody. Because with that, it is very easy for life or for death to take one's life. Now, issues have been coming here and there concerning our health in this country, basically on our father's land, Africa at large. But people, due to ignorance, negligence, people do not care or they do not value what they have, which I think is very, very essential to take care of their health. What are those things? The nature which God has given to us, the green care which God has given to us to take care of ourselves. Majority of Africans, when they sick, you see them traveling from one place to another for headaches, whereas most of the solutions are with us. In medical line, when you visit the hospital, though it is very good to visit the hospital to know your health status, whatever problem or challenge you have in terms of your health, the first thing is to go to the hospital, know what is wrong with you, being diagnosed, you know what to do and the whereabouts Aside that, when you do all this, I want you to know that at times the doctors will tell you there is no solution. The only thing they have is supplement. I don't think there is any illness in this world without solution. Yoruba will say àìrìn jìnnà lára bukí ọ̀kẹ́rẹ́. Then there are lots of solutions on our father's land. Let me just take this for instance, and in brief, I will quickly talk about ulcer, which I mentioned about the other time, but I want to emphasize on it because day by day, when I go by research, I see people, you know, you know, I see people, having challenge on ulcer from one place to another and get confused. I met a medical practitioner that said ulcer has no cure. How will you say ulcer has no cure? Ulcer has cure. In fact, on our father's land, the nature is there for us to cure ulcer. Everybody knows that ulcer is not just when you are starved of hunger. That is not the cause of ulcer. Ulcer means wound. Ulcer means wound. When this wound comes up, there is an infection. There is an infection from a bacteria that we call H. pylori. Okay, when it finds its way to this wound, okay, it kills all the white blood cell there and takes it up. That is when you see the implication, you see the symptoms of ulcer coming up here and there. So people are confused that it's only when you are hungry that you have ulcer. No, ulcer is not caused by lack of food at all. The only thing is when you are ulceric, just have to be eating at all times so that it will not trigger it. Let's go. When you have ulcer, what can you do? It's a simple analogy. I will give two solutions. Number one, before I give the solution, let me talk about this in brief. This ulcer that I said is caused by H. pylori. That H means Helicobacteria. Helicobacteria pylori. That's the name of the bacteria. And this bacteria can be contacted either by kissing or by dirty environments. So, and once it finds its way into the bloodstream, okay, it injects the white blood cells that fight against diseases, germs. From there, it finds its way into where? Into where the wounds are. These wounds can occur in many places in the part of the body, even though on the screen at times. We have what we call peptic ulcer. It occurs in the mouth, gastric, limbs, and on the skin. Now, when this occurs, there is a sore. When this sore comes up, that is when you feel the symptoms of this ulcer. Now, when this comes up, what can you do? What is the solution to this? Don't let anybody confuse you or tell you that there is no solution, because God loves us and He has given us the nature that use this to take care of yourself. Now, what can you do? Get an unripe pawpaw. Unripe pawpaw, everybody knows it. Papaya, get it. You don't have to peel it. Just remove the two edges. Remove it. Slice it with the back, everything into pieces. You will see the seeds which are not black. They are yet to be black. Remove them all. Pieces it into a container. Let the container be transparent. Okay. Add water, like 2 liters of water to it. It depends on the quantity of the pawpaw and how big it is. Cover it. Leave it, and you put it in a place that will have a reflection of sunlight. Let it ferment for 3 days. After fermentation, open it, remove the debris, then filter it. After filtration, get pure honey. Mix the water with pure honey. Once you see the ulcer coming up or it has triggered, use it immediately. Take a cup, use it, then start taking it consistently. Within a week, you will laugh at last. That is one. The second solution to it that I will give tonight, this evening, is this. Get what we call cedar kuta. In Yoruba, they call it oshekutu. You uproot it you uproot it completely, the plant and the leaf. Then what you're going to do is you'll get land snail. Land snail. Everybody knows land snail very well. What we need from that land snail is the water. But how are you going to do it? Get the snail, place it on the root of that plant, cover it, and leave it for like 2 days. Remove it. The water, most of the water in the snail would have dropped on the plant. So what you're going to do is you now cut the root of that plant with the water, put it into a container, add pure honey to it, mix it. Once the ulcer comes up or triggers, just take a teaspoon of it. Take it for like 3 days, morning and night. It depends on the level of the action of the ulcer. If it is persistent, take it morning, afternoon, and night. But if it is not that serious, just take it morning and night for 3 days. You will laugh at last. Another thing I will talk about before I will drop is weak erection and fast ejaculation. Weak erection and fast ejaculation. Yeah, uh, this is mostly affected by man. Most men suffers it a lot, either by sitting for a long time on a chair, by what we eat, which are not detoxified, the toxic substances, when they go into the body system, they cause a lot of damages, resulting into pile, resulting into diabetes and all the likes. When all this occur, it affects the male, the manhood, not to respond as much as possible. I'm talking about weak ejaculation, weak erection, and fast ejaculation. Every man who knows he's a man should not allow this to be in existence, because one, it affects the family. Two, it's a slap on the personality of that man. Now, in quick form, if you observe this, what can you do? There are lots of solutions to it, many solutions to it. Let me give two. And after giving the two, go and try it on your own. Get back to the president. Then you share your testimony. If you're having that, what can you do? Go and get the tiger nut. Get a date. Tiger nut, date. Get ginger. Get the water from coconut, the unripe coconut. Get the water from it. Pound these things. Pound them. You crush them. Not even pound them. Just crush them. Crush, crush, crush. Put everything into bottle. Add this coconut water to it. Leave it to ferment for 2 days. That's 48 hours. Start taking shots. The glass shot, morning and night. By the time you do that for 3 days, you get yourself. And anytime you are happy and you want to be you want to be on bed. I believe everybody understand what I'm saying, talking about what I mean. You want to be on bed, just take a shot. Then you are free to go. I think you have a good dream. That is one. The second one is, if it occurs like that, if you can see cassia later, the Yoruba call it as in Oyinbo, it has a yellow flower. Just cook it. Take a teacup in the morning. It depends on the gravity or the level of the infection. Take 1 cup in the morning, 1 cup in the afternoon, and 1 cup at night. Just take it for 3 days. It will extract every toxins in your body. Every toxins in your body will be extracted. Every impurities in your body will be extracted. All the pie, all the jellies in your body will be extracted. Then you'll be fine. So why are we disturbing ourselves that we don't have cure on our father's land? There are lots of cures. The bone of contention is, don't allow anybody to deceive you. Just believe in yourself. Be positive minded that there is a solution for it. Once you don't close your mouth, just tell the person beside you or the person that knows better than you know, I have this challenge, I have this problem. One day it will be solved. Thank you so much, sir. This is my suggestion, my contribution to today's survival strategy.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you very much for that wonderful contribution. I appreciate you. You gave a solution, and people can say, no, Pastor Jimmy said, thank you. Even Pastor Tennyson said, thank you. We need to see the comment section. Thank you very much. You gave them a way to survive in this new normal, in the new normal that is happening to them. This is just amazing. And that is why we tell people don't miss meetings. I know some people will still have opportunity to watch this later on, but what you have done for people today is wow, wow. As the global president of the Global Cluster, I thank you specially. Especially, even me, you have given me something. You understand? Thank you very much. Don't
Thank you,
worry.
sir.
The sky is our foundation. Our letter
Thank
is
you,
already
sir.
at the National Assembly. And we have our
Thank you,
letter in
sir.
the villa already. So we are pushing for the adoption of the global clusters. And we'll all be
Thank you,
there.
sir.
So having said
Yes,
that,
sir.
I can see my darling sister Afola Shade Ifegeke. Let's bring her to the spotlight so that she can tell us what are the things, what are the new techniques she has found out. Or if you even if you want to share some old techniques on how people can survive in the new normal. What are the techniques? What do you think we should do to survive in the new normal? Cluster Fola Shade Ifegege. The next 5 to 10 minutes, please. Let's have it.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Good
Can you
evening,
speak
my
up a little bit?
okay. Good evening, my president and my fellow clusterman.
Yes.
I greet everyone in the call today. I'm very, very sorry for my absence. I'm very, very sorry. Well,
No problem.
I used to follow up on YouTube sometime. Yes.
Okay.
How can we survive in this new normal? I believe we
Mm.
learn every day on Global Cluster. But when we are
Mm.
having some information, if we don't bring it to the table, we
Mm.
are it will look like we don't want people to grow from us, or we don't want people to go forward. When we are getting more information and we are bringing it to the table, it will help the community because we are a community. We are here to help ourselves, to rise each other hand up, to help each other. And it does not matter our background or where we are coming from. That place we want to be is the more important. Yes. Now, there is information I want to bring to the cluster, especially entrepreneurs. Am I correct? People that you know that you want to become entrepreneurs, or you are an but you want to upgrade. Now, do you know that with just 5 to 6 million naira, you can do China importation? I always say this on Global Cluster. Folashade, I always start for everything. When I see some people that they say China importation, I want to know about it. I joined the list just for 5,000 naira because I want to know. I want to know the China is importation. People are making money there. If you know you want to become entrepreneurs, or you are already entrepreneurs, but you want to upgrade, please go for there. China importation are bringing money now. Let me give you one expo. China importation, and you bring your goods to Nigeria. You see that phone on you that you say, me, the phone, phone 200,000, 300,000. Stop that mentality. One is for your business and get a better phone that have good camera. I know it's not easy, but God will let it easy for us. Every time, let your business be on social media. Start TikTok live with your business, even though you are selling a cocoa and be doing TikTok live. People are making money there. Thrift, if you know you are in a thrift business, Okrika business, every night, once in a week or twice in a week, open down your camera live on TikTok. Invite people. People are making money on live on TikTok every day. Live. I used to buy iye tó bá pè la máa rà torí mi ìsílẹ̀ àti rà fún àwọn ọmọ mi, but tí n bá ti rí lórí live wọ́n máa gbé débẹ̀ fún mi láàrin ọjọ́ mẹ́ta. And people are making money. Ask for China importation now. Enjoy benefits in China importation. But to allow Nigeria to buy it. Let's enjoy it. People are earning money. If you buy something 100 naira, it's times 10 when you bring it to Nigeria. If you know what you are doing. Yeah. Let's take step on this, and you will thank me later. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you for welcoming me back. Thank you very much. Thank you all the Global Cluster. I really appreciate
it. Thank you very much for that latest info. China importation is currently growing. Is a means whereby people are surviving in the new normal. And you have heard from Clusterian Folashade is dead, and the Global Cluster will be 1 year old by Sunday, 6th of July. Please, everyone come online, invite people, go to YouTube, share it to all your friends. We have a lot of revolutionary sessions, a lot of reviews, everything is there. Go to Facebook, share it with your friends and family. Go to Instagram, share the link. let them follow us. So because everybody will be watching live, we're going to talk about all panelists and we're going to be talking about nation building. The global cluster is capable of building any dilapidated nation. And being the founder of the global cluster, and because I'm in Nigeria, and because of what Nigeria is currently going through, I'm currently talking to lawmakers to adopt the global cluster as a nation building, as an entity to bridge the gap between the people and the government. And I can tell you, once the global cluster is adopted, we're taking it to the National Assembly on federal level, taking it to the presidency. We're taking it to currently they are checking our letters, they are reviewing it, and they're going to get back to us. So currently we're taking it to every state right now, the National Assembly of every state. Once they call us, we're going to do a presentation. I'm going to represent you because great experience. I'm going to tell them that everybody needs to come here. They need to submit the declare. You can imagine. Look at what people have connected today. Look at what has happened. Look at what Clusterian Isaiah has shared. Look at what Clusterian Ifedede has shared. So Clusterians and non-Clusterians, these are people that they have this technique. They are using it to survive. And we have brought them together into a community to say, let us all support ourselves. They are contributing their own quota in making Nigeria better. Look at it. Hunger can kill. Lack of money can kill. Yes. Poverty can kill. So somebody is telling you how to come out of poverty. You just submit yourself to learning and follow suit. Even if you do a errand boy, if I don't have something now, I hear President Polagare is saying that I need to take this one. Even there was a time he came up and said, I can teach you this, I can teach you this, I can teach you how to do this. I will go and learn. I will learn. Me, 25 years ago, I was a nobody, no tata for nyanya, squatting. So, if somebody is talking, even most of the concepts Clusterian Isaiah Akpegon is coming up with as a remedy to somebody, if you have it, if you bottle it small, you can, in your locality there, you can be using it to help people and they can be giving you small change. There are survival techniques, so at least you will survive for some certain time before you can move forward. So this global cluster is wealth. Come, let us reason together. Come, let us talk on how we can survive. This is the best way to go about nation building. One person, a president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, regardless of who the person is, cannot solve our problem. Like there's nobody that can solve it. No governor that can solve our problem. No senator or house of rep can solve our problem. Only if we are all willing. Yes, everybody has to contribute their own quota. Every one of us. If you put someone there and you do not cooperate with the person, how do you expect everything that is putting on ground to work? A lot of us, we don't, because we lack information. You understand? That is why we're suffering. And that is why the product we are selling on this global product, the product we are exchanging with people and we're giving to people freely is knowledge, accurate information, and accurate connection. That is what we are. These are the three things we are dishing out. We want you to connect with people. We want you to, have the right knowledge. And look at great minds. These great minds have come here today and have shared with us. So let us get the ambience out today of the anniversary. It's online. Please. It's online. Cluster and Tennyson, please kindly list where we're televising from. I'm going to connect you with the people that will be in charge of the recording for the panelists. We're calling Troy. It's going to be on. We're going to be on several TV stations, online, everything, and we're going to be discussing nation building. Everybody needs to be part of nation building. Everybody, everybody. You are old, you are average, you are rich, you are poor. You must have your own positivity if you want your father's land to be developed. If your life is developed, Nigeria is developed. If your life is developed, if your family is developed, Nigeria is developed. And that is why everybody must work themselves towards putting themselves together, putting their family together, putting their community together, putting their state together. I do tell people, how many of us are here now? Look at the information. I've shared something today. You know, Cluster and Rahman has shared something. Oluwatoyin has shared something. Master has shared something. Akpegman has shared is the way out. So what are we talking about? What are we saying? So let every one of us stand, and make sure that we contribute our own quarter. Just like our former national anthem says, arise, woke up at we should all arise, and because it's a nation call. Yeah. So tomorrow is humanity revolution of the global cluster. We are saying instead of end start government, let's go on humanity revolution. Let's deal with ourselves because we are human beings, not because of ethnicity, not because of tribalism, not because of religiosity. So I want to ask, who are we? We are a consortium of professionals or upcoming professionals, technocrats or upcoming technocrats, entrepreneurs or upcoming entrepreneurs, where we share accurate knowledge of our industry. Why? Because it gives the right power, accurate information, because that is the bridge between where you are and where you ought to be. Accurate connection, because to whom you are connected to determines what you collect. We are not just another social media platform like Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok and X, with a marketplace where you can sell your products and services with the whatever instant monetization. You understand? This is a platform you get to, you start making money the same day. But we are the first nation building social media platform on earth. Proudly Nigeria, proudly Africa. So if you want to be part of the community, go to the Play Store and download the Global Cluster. GLOBALCLUSTERS. You download it, you register. A one-time lifetime fee is applicable for a cluster, while vendor one-time lifetime 50,000 or $5. But we have a combo package with London State Career Institute course and GQL of 61,000 for a cluster. That is something you can use to empower somebody. I want to charge everyone listening to this. Empower somebody in your neighborhood with just 61,000 naira. You understand? Them into the community. They will do a course, a UK course. We'll connect them to a mentor. They will start getting training there. And you to watch them after 3 to 6 months. You see what will happen. And a vendor is one-time lifetime, it's 1,000. So having said that, I want you to have a wonderful evening, and I want to see you tomorrow. 5 to 6 p.m. We're going to be discussing humanity revolution. It's a movement and it has come to stay. It's a global cluster of first nation building social media platform on earth. Thank you very much, everyone. You know, I can see people commenting. Thank you very much. God bless you. Let's see tomorrow. Share this. Once the review comes out, share it and subscribe to all our YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram, and all of that. Global prosperity for all. Bye for now.
Thank you very much, sir. Bye for now.